Professor Park Makes Patch Cords, Episode 1, The Way the Universe Works.
So, you want to make your own patch cords. Okie dokie, folks. Everybody knows you can go on the internet and find essentially anything, and that would include things like many different videos on how do I make my own patch cord. Yes, okay, or my own guitar cable, or whatever it is. Now, you can find lots of those, and you can watch a 5 or 10 minute video, and it will probably be adequate to get you up and running. But I am indeed going to show you how I make my patch cords. I will do that, but I'm also going to let you know why we do what we do in order to make these. Okay, why is the patch cord built the way it is? So if you want to impress your friends and family about your extensive knowledge of patch cords, continue watching, because here we go. We're going to go on a little trip outside my window to start this one, because the first thing we got to learn is one little fact about the way the universe works. So, here we go. Around and around and around as I work my way through the maze of my tiny little studio / workshop. And out the door, here we go. And here's what we have come to see. Aha! It's the television antenna. But wait, you say, what in the world does a television antenna have to do with making patch cords? There is a little fact about the way the universe works that not only allows that antenna to work, but it also presents a problem with your patch cords. And to explain that, we're going to go back in the house. Okay, folks, before I sat back down, I made a silly little prop, which is just a piece of wire with the insulation stripped off each end. You can see there the little bare wire at the end of the orange insulation there and there. And the fact that I stripped those ends doesn't matter. I just did that so you can see that there's actually metallic, electrically conductive wire inside this orange sheath. Now, here's the deal. If I take this wire and I immerse it in a changing, the key word is changing. If I put this in a changing electromagnetic field, it makes little currents go in the wire. It pushes the electrons around and it makes little electric currents in this wire. Yeah, okay, now that's just the way the universe works. You put a conductor in a changing electromagnetic field, and it's going to induce currents in that wire. Okay, and that's how your antenna works, because it picks up the electromagnetic waves broadcast by your TV station and converts them into an electric current, which you can then use to do all sorts of stuff, like watch television. Not that many of you watch much broadcast television anymore, nor do I. In another video, I will tell the tale of why Dr. Park, let the cat out of the bag there, why Professor Park has a television antenna. That's a separate video, though. You can watch for that. Now, here's the problem from our perspective relating to patch cords. Okay. Let's say that you were to take just a simple wire like this, and you were to use it, warning, don't do this at home, bad idea. I used it to connect 2 1/4-inch phone plugs together. Now, I'm going to hesitate to give this a name. This is a prop. That's what this is. This is a prop for the video. This is not something I would ever use back there. No way. First of all, it'd fall apart very quickly. And, oh, there's too many other reasons too. But that's one of the things we're trying to get to. If I were to do this and see my signal that I'm routing from, say, my VCO to my VCF, or my voltage control filter to an amplifier, or whatever, doesn't matter. If I were to use this, that signal that I have so carefully crafted has to go down this wire in order to connect those two modules together. It's got to go down that wire. But now this wire is immersed in a soup of electromagnetic radiation. Everything from those television and radio broadcasts to all those cell phones to the wireless router in your house. I could go on and on and on. We live in an electromagnetic soup, people, and it is all the time inducing little currents all over our bodies, and we get all weird. Okay, you see what I mean? This is what comes of being an electrical engineer. Not really, folks. I've been like this since long before I started electrical engineering. So, we would probably rather not have all that electromagnetic crap picked up from the environment contaminating our signal. We'd prefer not to. That's the reason our patch cords don't look like this. They look like this. Now, we haven't really talked at all about how you build your own patch cord yet, and that's yet to come. But hopefully you learned one little thing at least, and that is that if you put a wire in a changing electromagnetic field, it makes a current in that wire, which can then interfere with the signal that that wire is also carrying. So we need some way to keep that electromagnetic noise from getting at that wire and contaminating it. We need a shield, an electromagnetic shield. Ooh, and that's what we're going to see in the next video.